So I thought that the Mammoth Bar deadlift event was just going to be 10-foot bar, a little bit extra whip. And then I saw Jose's video, where apparently the bar is about 38 feet long, plus extenders, and it bends all the way up to your knees. So tonight I'm going to be throwing double clips on each side of the Mammoth Bar, getting the weight as far out as possible to try to simulate some more whip. And then we're going for a heavy 3, and then AMRAP. And that AMRAP is going to determine my second attempt on competition day. I have a strongman competition on October 25th in Lubbock, Texas. There's a behind the neck jerk off blocks. There's a max deadlift, a medley with 3 or 4 objects, 1 mystery object, a sandbag to shoulder series, and then a front hold for time. On Tuesday this week, I was supposed to have kind of a volume day for overhead, but the behind the neck just wasn't clicking. And it's a little bit frustrating because behind the neck off blocks overhead is kind of like the strapped kabuki bar sumo deadlift of overhead events, in that it's cheating in every possible way, and it should be way heavier than your regular overhead. But I was barely matching my push press numbers after 4 weeks of trying to dial in a behind the neck squat jerk technique. So on Tuesday, I went back, brushed up on my regular push press, hit some similar numbers, and then ended up rallying back on Saturday saying, okay, it's not going to be pretty, but I think the best bet for max weight overhead in a few weeks with the time I have is some sort of split jerk, just to make sure that I'm actually dipping down after the press. Today is the last day before deload, so deloading on week 4, leading into 3 more weeks of ramping up, then deload the week before the competition and go. Today's supposed to be kind of a volume deadlift day, but I am pretty beat up after hitting a new rep PR in deadlifts on Thursday, and then strongman Saturday yesterday morning, and then pretty heavy overhead training yesterday evening. So I think I'm going to change the target a little bit. I'm going to hit some pretty heavy bent over rows, double down on the accessory volume, and try to set myself up for a good kind of 7 to 10 day recovery going into this deload week.